Buonasera Veronica, ce facci?
Ciao Stefano, buonasera, e tu?
Bene, well. It's nice to see you here in Mollina.
Always.
How are you?
Good, enjoying the first evening.
Fine. So now you can explain a little bit, just a couple of words about your background and why are you, what do you do and why are you here?
Wow, yeah. As always, an
easy question, eh?
Well, first of all, my name is Veronica Stefan, and I come from the National Youth Council in Romania. What do I do there? I'm the president of the Youth Council, and this is actually my first time in the University for Youth and Development. Why am I here? Well, I guess just like you, we are in a common project together and we are partners with several national youth councils. So, well, let's see what's going on with our project, with our training course, and with the others within the university as well. What about you?
I am Stefano Felician. I'm a board member of the Italian Youth Forum. I'm in charge of the International Cooperation Branch, and I'm also very happy to be here in Mollina with in these activities organized here in the university, because it's my first time as you. In many years I heard about the training course and the activities of this university, and I can confess that I was quite eager to come here and to see if all the voices I heard were real. And I can say that after this first day, I think we had a nice time together.
I think so. But for you as an organization, for FNG, for the Italian Youth Council, it's not the first time you are involved in the university. So.
No, absolutely. I think in the last editions, FNG provided both trainers and participants in this event and in other events who were organized here. But personally, it's my first time here, so I'm very happy to be here. And also, I can say that I'm even more happy because I'm joining a session organized by our partners of CNJ, the Portuguese Youth Council, with other really friends like the Romanian Youth Council, like the Spanish Youth Council, a scene from Greece, Allianci, Malta. So the atmosphere is very nice here.
Friendly,
yeah, sure.
Well, now, actually, I would like to ask you, what do you think about the topic of this year, democratic citizenship? And I'm asking you especially because next year, at least within the European context, we are also having the European elections. Yeah,
democratic citizenship is a very broad topic that is going to be the mainstream of the whole university here. And I'm sure, personally, I think that this is, especially in Italy, is a huge challenge now. You're right mentioning the European elections, because the challenge we have ahead of us is at least in Italy, is very hard. There is a lot of the youth usually doesn't want to be committed in politics, or at least in many social activities. So we as Italian Youth Forum need to stimulate them in to be more active and in promoting their activities in the social, political, and in many spheres of the life. That's not just your own. That's not just surviving, So I think it's an interesting topic, and we are here not only to discuss FNG's positions, but also maybe to learn many new things and new inputs from all the participants. And I think that even if this is the first day, I had a lot of nice inputs, then I'm sure that in the next days they are going to blossom even more.
Yeah,
and you?
That's true.
What are your expectations now?
Expectations, actually, I was clarifying a bit, let's say, about this with my colleague before coming here on the plane, and we were discussing what about this democratic citizenship and global education thing, because we talk about all these things all the time, regardless about the meeting and the topic of the meeting, and in the end it's always the same question. How do young people feel about participation? How do they feel about getting engaged in everyday life, in the youth policies that actually concern them? Mm-hmm. I think today, when the challenges at the international level are so big in terms of unemployment, in terms of young people's voice actually being heard, in the role because both of us are from the youth councils,
Yeah.
the role of national youth councils, and what are their challenges today.
Yes, and I mean here today we had also the formal opening of the conference that was very interesting. There were also, I'm very happy that also the support the Spanish Youth Council is doing here, because I mean they are one of the this year they are going to celebrate the 30th anniversary, and they are now in a difficult situation here in their country, and today also the president highlighted it, and this is something that concerns me quite much. And so I'm happy to see also all the support that they are providing to this university. That now is a traditional moment for the whole European youth, and I would say even beyond.
Yeah, it's definitely beyond that.
So, what about your impressions after this first day?
Wow.
Even if we shared the whole day together doing our activities, so I mean,
it was so fun actually. The fact that they also had the chance to interact with our participants, and the fact that our tasks involved that to get in touch with them, to see their opinion about the participation, democratic component, and the global perspective of young people. Well, what can I say? I'm happy to be here, and I'm still eager to know more, and I'm eager to get to more concrete things, because usually we get to a lot involved in the political and long-term objectives, but also have to stay focused and to see step by step everything. Well, since we are also working on youth policies and advocacy, and especially on how to put them on national level and on how to use the international cooperation for that fact. I'm interested in developing like more concrete instruments to do that, and I really hope, and I'm happy actually that our project is going to bring that, to have a handbook on youth policies and on how to advocate on them on national level.
Absolutely, yeah. This is a year also of the European citizenship. The next year are going to be the European elections. So I mean that the moment is very hot, I would say. There are a lot of things are at stake. So yeah, it's important that we also have the possibility to raise our voice as youth, as European youth, and especially because, as we also were saying today in our working group, there are many challenges that our generation as a whole is facing, and many times the answers can't be, based only on national strategies, but should be, interlinked with other partners. And this is one of the main reasons for which I'm here, and I'm so happy to share ideas with participants from so many different areas.
Yeah.
So I think that our first day was quite productive.
It was. For a first day, actually, I don't believe that it was only the first day. I already feel that.
Yeah,
so many things have happened.
So it's a good. We hope a good forecast for the rest of the days here.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's just the first day. It's 6 more to happen.
Yeah.
Day and night, huh?
Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Yeah. Also, the team is very. Yeah, the atmosphere here is very warm and friendly, and this is something that's an added value for this place. So now it's time to do the night session with the next evaluation and meeting here with all the stars around us in the common with all the other participants.
Yeah, let's see what's actually the common values we share.
Yeah, exactly.
What's happening, because we always talk about us and the national level, but in the global perspective, I think we are all equal, and we more or less share the same core values. So I'm really excited to see what will be the inputs from all the participants, and also actually waiting for the other events to join us, because it's only a few projects that joined us today.
Yes.
More are to come during the next days.
Yes, we are lucky. I think that we can say that we are lucky that being here and discussing with the other participants, you really understand that today the European youth has a lot of more things in common than divisions. Obviously, language and many things are still how can I say, some barriers among us, but I think that more elements are uniting us than dividing us, and seeing it especially from a historical perspective is something great, because it means that there is a common feeling that here is growing, is brewing, and it will bear fruits in the future. I'm sure of it.
Definitely. Also, it's a great place.